What's up, everybody? Welcome back. All right, so I got a cool little topic I wanted to talk to you about, and feel free to comment down below. So me and a friend of mine were talking about some fragrances. Shit, I got some brown on my lip. We were talking about some fragrances that we regretted not stocking up. At least stock up like 2 or 3 at the most. So you can have more of it, because it's either discontinued or reformulated, and it just seems like all the good fragrances are, like I said, reformulated or discontinued, and they leave us with all this bullshit, and I was talking about it, and I named, at the time, I named 3 straight up fragrances that I wish, but I added 2 more, so I wanted to make a top 5 list, and I know this probably crossed your guys' minds. You're like, shit, at the time, you have this fragrance, it's on sale, it's super cheap, and you're like, okay, yeah, 1 is enough. But then before you know it, the bottle's empty, and you're like, shit. Especially at the rack stores, because if you snooze, you lose on those places. If you don't, you have probably maximum like 2 days to come back and, get them. And I'm realizing this with a trend with fragrances too. A lot of people are catching up on these videos, mainstream people. So, they're plucking these fragrances out. They're shopping. They're doing this and this and that. So, if you get the chance, that's why right now, especially the more people are getting to notice like fragrances and whatnot, they're more of a chance that you might not find that fragrance. So basically what I'm trying to say, if you have a chance of stocking up at least 2 or 3, I'm not talking about buy a whole bunch, unless if you're a seller, if you want to resell them, they'll probably triple, 4 times the price. There were some times I considered buying a fragrance, which I will talk about while we go through this list, for 7 times what it was worth, and I was gonna buy it. So it's a good little market if you want to have busy, but you gotta sit on them for a while. But anyway, so these are my 5 fragrances I wish I stocked up on. Again, stocking up means like 2 or more, okay, 2 or 3, around that, or whatever. So again, there's not number 1, number 2, number 3, just whatever, So, one that I should have stocked up on, which I can't find it anymore, but I got it I remember at one point, I found this fragrance for about $15 to $20. They had the 50 ml, it came with the 50 ml, the travel size, and it came in with a 100 ml, which I'm going to show you. It was like $15, $20. This was last year. They had like 6 of them right there, and I even probably did a video and I probably caught it on the video. And if I do find the video, I'll link it in the description. So that one is Bvlgari Aqva Atlantiqve. I feel like if you don't have Dior Sauvage and you come across like a fragrance like this, you don't need Dior Sauvage, in my opinion, or Bleu de Chanel. This does it all. Why I regret? You can definitely get them online. Don't get me. But I regret not getting them for that price, for $15, $20. I could have had 3 of the 100 ml and 3 of the 50 ml, and that could have lasted me a while, a long time, because I go through this. I go through these fairly fast, but now I kind of slowed down because I know I don't have any. This is a newer one, but you can see I made a dent in it. I don't know if you can see that, but I slowed down. But I regret it. I was like, shit, I should have got some more, because this is a compliment monster on me, you guys. This is your fresh, spicy, well done. I'm in love with Broxton. That's why I created one fragrance in my line, Darna, which is Alpha 1. It's Broxton Bomb. So I just big fan of Broxton. That whole spicy freshness of this. So this one is one that I regret not sucking up on. All right, another one. This one really irks me. The second one is Ferragamo Uomo Signature. Signature, you could still find them sometimes at the rack stores, but not the 100 ml. You're gonna find 50 ml, and that's once in a while. They want, okay, so take it back. Last year, these were all over the place, okay? And they were going for $29.99. Now, if you do find the 100 ml, they want $49.99 for this one. For this one, same bottle, same everything, but this is and that's if you find them. Okay, I mean you can get them for cheaper online, but I wish I bought 2 or 3 because this fragrance lasts long. 3 bottles for me personally would last me about 3 years. This has already been almost a year. September it will be a year I got this bottle, and I made it, but it's halfway, but I don't want to waste this because this is pure bliss, heaven, everything. Again, another note that I totally love: leather, powdery, tonka, vanilla, just straight. I can't. Sometimes I can't wait till fall to wear these fragrances. I'm like, yes, I can wear it finally. But this one I regret not buying at least 3. And I think you can go online. You can buy them for $39, but they were $29. And actually, I remember finding a few with the red tag deal from Marshall for TJ Maxx. I'm sorry, for $25. This fragrance now is better than probably half, I think, personally, half of the shit they're selling in Macy's. It performs good. It's compliment. This right here, you just like every time I walk into Starbucks or something, or whatever, just people just gravitate like, what is that? Who is that? This is a compliment monster too, as well. And this is the favorite one out of my line, out of the whole line, the Uomo Salvatore Ferragamo line. Okay. Third one. Okay, so this one you can still find some, and a fellow reviewer asked me to get him one, which I am. I'll leave his name's Tyrone. I'm gonna leave his channel in the description. Check him out. He's into these little, these affordable gems and whatnot, like I talk about. So this one is my last one, and I'm not gonna open it up till. Some people say this is a summer fragrance. I say it's a fall fragrance, just because it has like a leather, saffron, sweet but powdery notes. For me, some people see the opposite. I don't know why, but that's why we're all different. And you can find the 50 ml, which is it's still worth it for the price. The 50 ml is $50. $20. But you can get the 100 ml for $5 more for $25. So, but you cannot find the 100 ml, at least not anymore. I've seen a few of them, but there's a whole bunch of 50 mLs. But anyway, get into the fragrance. That's Abercrombie Fitch First Instinct Extreme. And there's the price for it when I got it last year. I've been holding on to this bottle because I still have one that's 50 ml. Which is half full, but I don't like to, even though they're cheap, but I get scared to, like, if I'm gonna waste them or, whatever, that, like, whole shit. I sort of, I gotta wait for a good occasion. Okay, so yeah, this one I should have stocked up more, and actually I am gonna get one for my fellow reviewer. I'm gonna mail him one if I do find some, but I'm looking for the 100 ml. If I don't come across the 100 ml, I'll just have to get the 50 ml and just settle for that and whatever, because it's a great fragrance. $20, $30, even up to, I think if I see this fragrance for even like $50, I'll consider getting it, the 100 ml. All right, another one that, oh my god. Okay, so I'll get, this one is Aqva Amara, Bvlgari Aqva Amara. this just when I smell this, it smells like sex on the beach. It reminds me of that video, the Chris Isaac video. I just want to fall in love with you with the black and white video. I'll put it up here if you don't know what I'm talking about. And like they're in the black sand beach and something. Swear to God, this reminds me of that video. That how sexy, that sexiness, that video that came out like 30 years ago, 25 years ago. But this is, but you know what? Let me just, you cannot find them. They're discontinued. But you know where you can find them? And I'm gonna go pick it up tomorrow. Is at CVS. A lot of them are still at CVS, but you're gonna have to pay. You're gonna have to pay like $60, but you're gonna get 100 ml. But I remember getting this while they weren't discontinued, and I got this one. This is a 50 ml because I wasn't sure at first. This was like 2 years ago. I got this for 24 bucks online, but now they're anywhere. I might be wrong, but I think they're anywhere from 70 to anywhere up to 180 for this, for the Aqva Amara. Okay, so everybody's different, like sellers. So I should have stocked up on this. All right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, another one I should have. This one I beat myself over the head. So when I started this channel, okay, I started this channel about like 3 years ago. All right, so 3 years ago, if you go down, you can see the fragrance, the fragrance. I started my first videos. I started with Hunter Intense. I started with Club de Nuit Intense. So there was this seller. This was before I knew there was a difference. And bear in mind, this was 2017, like beginning, the end of 2017, roughly around there. So there were still batches of the silver top of this fragrance, and this fragrance is Club de Nuit Intense Mint. So I remember ordering my first one. If you can go back to the video, and I'll link in that thing, you can see the gold, the silver atomizer. And I remember this guy was selling them, and then that was like the last 2 or 3 months, and then they just changed to the 2018 one. That they stopped making the silver one, and then I didn't know because I wasn't really not experienced in reviewing fragrances. I was just doing it because I just first started doing it, and I didn't really get in depth with, you know, actually doing my research. I heard Club de Nuit, okay, let me just try it out, whatever. It looks like a popular subject, so I bought it. I didn't know there was a silver top and gray one and in a batch, but this one is a 2018 batch. Okay. One thing I don't understand. Okay, and I'll get back to the point of stocking up on this. Well, actually, I'll just say it right now. So that same seller, I should have. I hate this shit. I should have bought 10 of these at the time. 10 of these, and there were silver tops, meaning that we're smoking. And yes, there is a difference. Yes, there is a difference. But one thing that's really I don't understand. I think every other batch is different because this is a 2018. I have another 2018. I swear to you guys, together I put them, and I bought them from the same guy at the same time. They arrived in the same place, in the same time in my house, from the same seller. One is smoky as motherfucker, and one is fruity as shit, which I don't like. This is my fruity one, and I'm not even touching it. I probably sprayed like a few sprays. It is fucking smoke fire smoky, and again, I don't know how they do it, but I think every other one is a smokier one, which doesn't make sense, right? So, but anyway, I wish I could go back and I would have bought 10 of these, or probably even 20, considering how much they are now. They're probably, I've seen some. You can't even find the older batches. People want to hold on to them. They don't even want to sell them because they know how many compliments they get, especially the smoky shit. This shit does it fucking with girls like crazy. It just works wonders. You know, I'm telling you, most complimented fragrance in my whole. And look. This is only like 70% of my fragrances, but look, this guy, $25, $30 fragrance. And anyway, but I wish I could go back and get the silver top, or at least I wouldn't say the black top smoky, whatever, or at least like would have stocked up back in 2017 and 18 on some stuff. Unfortunately, it's going downhill. I think it's becoming so popular now that they had to reformulate it to keep up with demand. You know what I mean? Because I mean, thanks to us, we hyped the shit out of this, which it deserves every bit of it. You know. So anyway, that's my top 5 fragrances I wish I stocked up on, and hopefully there'll come a time that I get another chance to stock up on these. And we'll keep doing some videos like this, some fun shit, you know, like again, different videos like with the dates, and I have one coming up pretty soon, so a date story that I already went out on a date, so we'll talk about that another time, sometime soon. Alright, like, comment, subscribe, love you guys, and see you on the next. Take care, everybody.